Welcome back to our channel Brainy Bunch. In previous video we have learned about the methods count, find, are find in Python string methods and string case methods and string strip methods. We would like to see about string split methods. Sometimes we see strings in the form of, here I show you a string example as 30, 12, 2000 and spaced characters. Requirement to get the last part or first part of the string. That means here my requirement is to get only 2000. So based on the delimiters we can split the string into parts and take the desirable part. Let's understand how it works. It works with an interesting method called split method. Split method returns the list of words after separating the string or line with the help of delimiters. Delimiters are comma, hyphen using num integer, whereas num is used to specify the maximum splits. We passed parameters as delimiters and num. Split method, the outcome is in the form of list format. If you don't want to provide any delimiters, then space is taken as default. It is useful in many situations where we need to break a large string into smaller string. The split function helps to analyze and deduce conclusions easily. It is also useful for decoding the strings interpreted in some manner. If you want to the split started from the right, then you can use our split method. Let me show you briefly about split methods using some examples. Let me consider a string name as S, string as 2012 2000. I'm assigning object to a method split. Split is used to split the string, whereas delimiter as hyphen. I'm assigning an integer specifies the maximum splits, that is 1. It prints in the form of list format. As you already seen in previous videos about list, index starts from 0 to access a particular value of list. Let me consider a list as a variable and assigning a list to the s.split method. Here I am taking only delimiters. Now I am printing the list. Access a particular value of list. Here the indices of 2000 is 2. So index as 2. We get the required value as 2000. If you don't want to provide delimiter, let me consider a string s1 and assigning a string as brainy bunch. In the string name as object, if you don't provide delimiters, then the space is taken as the default. Results brainy and bunch. Now r split, s dot r split, and here passing a delimiter, and where I have to split, that is maximum split 1 I used. If you want that split should be started from the right, r split is used. As you see in the 2000 is separated from the date from the right. Up to now we have seen about string split methods. Now string justify methods. In many situations you might need to justify the string length. The requirement may be string which possesses a certain length. We have many methods to deal with these types of situations. Let's start with ljust. Returns a left justify string of a given minimum width. We are passing parameters as width and fill cap. rjust does the same thing but justifies the length from right side, where syntax is same as ljust. Now let us move on to the center. Consider a situation where you want to justify the string from both sides. In that case, we will use the center method. And when we are dealing with bank account numbers or binary numbers and so on, we may need to justify the strings with zeros. Although we can do this using ljust method, Python offers you a special method called zfill method. This method patches the string on the left with zeros to fulfill the width. It is same as LJust, but it returns zeros. There we can, using fillchar, we can use any type of character. But here zfill returns only zeros. Many times we deal with the situations where we may want to replace a word from a line or a substring from the string. Python replace string method can do this task. This method returns a copy of a string in which old characteristics are replaced with the new characters. Max parameter specifies the number of replacements. If no number is specified, then it means all the occurrences could be replaced. Join returns a string by join all the elements of irritable separated by a string separator. The sequence contains, here sequence is list or tuple separated by the sequence strings. In different examples, joins are in three types. The space as a separator, nothing as separator, hyphen as separator. Let me explain you clearly with examples. Let me consider a string here s equal to string name as Brainy Bunch. Here I'll just returns the string left justified. Minimum string length is specified by the width and the s.ljust. Here we pass the parameters of width and fillchar. Here I want to denote minimum length of the string as 20 and the special character as at the rate. It displays 20 characters with the special character at the rate are just, but it specified from the right side of. Let me take here 15 characters. A star as a character represents from the left as Brainy Bunch. Consider a situation where we want to justify the string from both sides. Using center it is possible, whereas s dot center, here I am using a dollar as character and 16 as length. You're dealing with bank accounts and some, as I told you, binary numbers and so on. We just only want to specify zeros. For that, only for zeros, zfill method is very useful. You may consider a string of account number. Let me print the string using string name account number. It displays account number dot zfill. Here inside the zfill I am giving a width of the string, that is here I am considering a width as 25. Displays zeros from the left. We want to replace a word from a line, a substring from the string. Replace is used. String str. Brainy Bunch is my channel. str dot replace. Old word is replaced with new. As you seen here, it displays returns a copy with all the occurrences of present old character. Here I am using my as old character. Replace it with our. So it displays as is our channel. Join method is used for separated the string. Three types of joins. That means it is space separator. It is nothing as separator. Hyphen as separator, a special character as separator. Assigning a list here, Brainy and Bunch. Let me display the list. It displays. To get the space as separator, first we have to give a space and assign the space as an object to the method join as a parameter to that method. Parameter is list. This is how the space as separator, nothing as separator. Instead of space, here I am not giving any space. Then join list. Here it displays without space. Hyphen as a separator. Or you take any special character. Star as a separator. Then here it displays Brainy Bunch using separator. You can try with different separator. We have seen about string justify methods. Now I would like to continue with string boolean methods. What is boolean methods? Boolean method return the value in the form of true and false based upon certain conditions. Sometimes we are interested in strings which are ends with particular substring or starts with particular substring. Sometimes we are interested in the strings which are ends or starts with particular substring. For this we use starts with ends with. Start with this method returns true if the string starts with specified substring. This method returns true if the string starts with specified substring. The begin and end parameters represents the slice of the string. Return true if the string ends with the specified substring. Same as the begin and end is represented for slice of the string. Given string must contain only letters. Then isAlpha method helps you to do that. It returns true if all the characters in the strings are alphabetics, otherwise it returns false. This function is used to check if the arguments includes only alphabets or not. Even spaces are not allowed in isAlpha method. If you want to check the alphanumeric characteristics appearing in the string, then you can use the isAlnum method. This method returns true if string contains only alphanumeric characteristics. Then it returns false. If you only want to check the digit, then you can use isDigit method. This method returns true if the string contains only digits. To deal with only white spaces, Python string offers a method called isSpace, which returns true if the string contains only spaces. IsTitle. This method deals with cases. This method returns true if the string is title case, else it returns false. IsUpper. This method returns true if the string contains only uppercase characteristics, where method returns true if the string contains all lowercase characters. All these methods do not contain parameters. Let me show you small examples on these methods to understand you briefly. Name st and string as our channel. Printing a string using string name st. Then start with method is used to start with method returns true if the string starts with substring, else it returns false. So here I am choosing a starting string OU. It returns true because it starts with OU. Let me take another string and start with E, so it returns false. Now using parameters ch, I have passed prefix. Here start and end I am passing. So I am taking a 4, 20. Then it returns true. The string ch, substrings of a string ch starts with the indices of 4. So it returns true. You have seen a word starts with the same as end with. It returns true if the string ends with the given substring. I am choosing a substring as el, it returns true. Whereas ends with ur, here it returns false. Sorry, I am recorrecting it, ends with. It returns false. For isAlpha, I am considering a string s and string name as brainy. Let me print the string s. Now isAlpha s dot isAlpha. Here no need of passing parameters. Alpha returns true if the string contains only letters. Else it returns false. Here the string contains only letters, so it returns true. Otherwise it returns false. Instead a string s1 to an s brainy. Now let me print isAlpha. Is it returns true or false? It always returns false because even spaces are not allowed. So it returns false. And also numbers are not included. So isAlpha returns false. The string s2 isDigit returns true or false. It returns false because the strings are also present. So here I am considering a isDigit. Then it returns false because the strings are also included. Now let me consider a string S3. I am denoting in numbers. I would like to print is digit. No need of passing parameters for this method also. String 4 as space. Assigning a string 4 to the is space method. No need of passing parameters, then it returns true because the string contains space and it is empty. Now let me consider another string without empty space. Then using the eSpace method without passing parameters, it returns false because hello didn't contain space from start but it contains ending. This is all about string boolean methods which returns either true or false. Next video briefly explain you about functions. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Stay home, stay safe.